Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 3 Minutes of Awesomeness, brought to you by the I Choose Awesome YouTube channel. My name is Benjamin Selbyhill, and I choose awesome. Now, what sort of scary tasks did we get up to over the past week? Did you really push those boundaries? Did you find yourself able to get a little bit uncomfortable? And were you surprised by your ability to manage with that uncertainty and that discomfort? From a personal standpoint, if you can continue to put yourself in those environments that are new to you, where there's that element of uncertainty, and you can start to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, you're dramatically going to grow as an individual, and your ability to manage and cope under pressure is going to be profoundly enhanced when it comes to that working environment. This week, I'd like to divert our attention to a topic, one that's extremely important for building a strong team, and that's loyalty. Loyalty is one of those things where if you can build a strong sense of it within your team, you will have a team that's prepared to follow you till the end of the world, to engage in a brief and engage in tasks that other teams would just shy away from and turn away from if their boss asked them to. Now, regardless of whether or not you're the leader per se, or you're within that team and you're looking up to a leader, you're taking direction, if you can build a strong sense of unity and reinforce those bonds and build that loyalty within a team, you're going to have a set of individuals that are prepared to back one another undoubtedly. And that's only going to add to productivity and effectiveness. So the challenge is, from a leadership standpoint, is to build that loyalty, because people want to be led, and loyalty allows them to be led and to give themselves forth without even second guessing what their leader's saying. So the challenge for this week, ladies and gentlemen, and your task for this week is to start to build and reinforce that element of unity within your workplace, within your team. Build it up and incorporate it into the workplace culture if it's not even there, if it's not there already. So from a leadership standpoint, if you're in that leadership position, backing your team undoubtedly, making a public display of loyalty, as I like to refer to it as. Show them that you've got their back and you trust them. And in turn, they'll reciprocate that loyalty back to you. Now, I'll even go as far as saying that even if you know one of your team's wrong, don't ridicule them in front of people. Back them even though you know that they're wrong. And talk to them in private, in confidence, outside of the meeting where there's going to be a lot of people and where they can potentially get embarrassed. So that's your task for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Choose awesomeness in all that you do for the week to come. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to share it with all your work colleagues, families and friends.